There is one thing that makes the difference between success or failure after weight loss surgery. And it's never too late to put it to use, even if you've already experienced regain. Come along with me to discover what it is. If you had told me I was going to experience regain after weight loss surgery, I would have asked you what you were smoking. Are you crazy? No way did I go under the knife only to fail. After my gastric bypass, I stuck to my plan perfectly for 6 months. I lost 101 pounds in that time frame, hitting my goal. Looking back, I'm so embarrassed to admit that I turned into one of those people. You know the ones, the holier-than-thou bariatric food police. Oh yeah, I was one of those. I didn't make my comments out loud, just in my head, but I was guilty all the same. Well, I fell off my pedestal and back to reality pretty quickly. And boy, did I fall and go boom real hard. At less than 1 year post-op, I was already in panic over regain. To be honest, I'm not even certain if I managed to maintain my 101 pound loss for more than 90 days. Speaking of which, if you have in the past or are currently struggling with regain, how long was it from the point you reached your lowest post-surgery weight until you started struggling with regain? Please share in the comments below. Anyway, I remember my initial post-surgery regain vividly because one of my closest friends in the whole world was getting married in a few weeks. I had a size 6 bridesmaid dress to fit into, and I noticed the dress had gotten pretty snug and uncomfortable. That's when I pulled out the scale and was horrified to discover that my weight was up 9 pounds. So I began my recurring role as cardio queen at the local gym every single day. And if it wasn't water, tea, roasted chicken, or a healthy salad, it didn't go in my mouth. I managed to get the weight back off just in the nick of time. I looked good again and I felt good. And then 6 months later, I was up 15 pounds. The next year, another 5. Then down, then up. Recommenced the yo-yo. Long story short, about 4 years or so after surgery, I found myself up 45 pounds. Sometimes I'd lose 15, maybe 20 pounds, but I always seemed to go back up to that 45-pound mark. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I thought weight loss surgery was my golden ticket to right-size living. Finally, at 15 years post-op, I was like, something's gotta give. I realized my problem was that I had changed the way my body worked, but I hadn't fully changed my mindset. Sure, I had made some changes to my thinking and behavior, but the truth is, I wasn't all in. But how the heck do you change your mindset? I mean, I've wanted to be skinny my entire life. I wanted it so badly. Why wasn't I? To change your mindset, you must first believe. Believe it's possible for you to achieve and maintain your right-sized body. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to achieve this goal. Not just for a day, a week, or a month, but for good. Listen, I know that believing can be pretty hard to do when you have a long track record of failing at weight loss. You have to reach deep down inside. Erase everything you think you know and let go of all of the past failures. As of today, you get a fresh slate. So get up, wipe the dirt off those knees and believe. I am on the path to living in my right-sized body. Do you believe? Tell me you believe in the comments below. Next, you've got to decide you're gonna do this. You're gonna do whatever it takes to make your dream of right-sized living a reality. Chances are, it's not gonna be easy at first. You're gonna have to be disciplined and do the work. The trick is to change your perspective. In the beginning, it might look like you've got a huge mountain to climb. Instead, visually break that mountain down into a bunch of rocks. And you're just going to focus on tackling one rock at a time. In other words, just make one change at a time. One healthy change to your daily food or beverage consumption, exercise, supplement regime, or eliminate one bad habit. You choose. When that one change sticks, integrate another positive change. This will eliminate the overwhelm and make each step something you can and will achieve. Think of those rocks as stepping stones that form the path to your goal. And finally, you've got to commit to be real honest with yourself. Do you know who Jocko Willink is? He is a former Navy SEAL who wrote the book Discipline Equals Freedom. I was watching a video of his where he said, you have to accept that all excuses are lies. Okay, ouch. That felt like it was directed at me because I was living in the land of excuses. Mine were excuses like, oh, it's genetic. I'm too busy to plan and prepare my food. It's not my fault I'm eating chocolate. My coworkers keep bringing it to the office. Oh, I have hypothyroidism. Oh, I'm perimenopausal, so my metabolism just doesn't work like it used to. Jocko, I screamed at the monitor like he could hear me. What do you mean those are all lies? The next words out of his mouth? Excuses are what you tell yourself to rationalize, to take the easy road. Do you have any excuses programmed into your head? Share them in the comments below. Anyway, after grudgingly admitting that Jocko was right, I took a good hard look in the mirror and I realized I had to get real with myself. I had to come to terms with some pretty ugly crap because I had a lot of lying going on. More than just excuses. I'm embarrassed to admit it, especially because it just doesn't even seem logical, but I'd lie about what I was really eating to my accountability partners. Of course I'm sticking to my program. I just don't understand why I'm gaining weight. Knowing full well I'd grazed on Hershey's Kisses the day before. Oh, and I'd convinced myself of the illusion that people who were skinny were just lucky. It's genetics. They don't have to work hard. It's not fair. Woe is me. In most cases, that's just not true. Genetics might help, but I discovered that the truth is most of them are doing the work. I'd lie to myself too. I really convinced myself that I was eating okay when deep down I knew I was eating like crap. I had to get real. Grazing on crap food all day was not going to get me to right-size living. I was just too ashamed to face the truth. But it was finally getting honest with myself that helped me break free from my destructive mindset and replace it with one that helped me achieve and maintain my happy weight. So if you're struggling with regain and you're ready to make a change, it all starts with your mindset. Believe with all your heart that your goal is attainable. Change your perspective from looking up at a big mountain of overwhelm to instead tackling one stepping stone at a time. And get really, really honest with yourself. The process of changing your mindset might be a bit challenging at first, but stick to it because it will get easier and easier every day until before you know it, you find yourself living life in the right-sized body you deserve. Until next time, live with purpose, live with courage, and live with delight.